Alright, I'm here with the guys at mastermindaquatics.com. They're here plumbing my 200-gallon deep dimension tank for me. As you all know, I had hip surgery, so I haven't been able to do it, and I want to get this thing going before my NEMs kill everything in my tank. So I'll keep you posted on updates. Alright guys, I'm back. This is what we came up with. It's just dry fitted right now, nothing is glued. Things weren't quite lining up the way I kind of wanted them, so we had to kind of go around some stuff, but everything else looks nice and tight and clean, except for the sump stirred. But anything, we got them going down here. The little white PVC pipes are just there for now. I'm gonna create something right along down here. Eventually I'll paint those orange. Should have done them first, but I'll have something to do later once I get bored with this. Yeah, right. Anyways, I got a couple of ball valves there. One's is for the return. The other one will be for, I don't know, skimmer or something. I have more manifolds right here on the outside when we go to reactors or wherever I want them. There's the pump. Go straight down there, run around the corner, feed that return line, continue that way to that return line, and then we have one drain going that way up and around the corner because that gate valve was in the way. That was the only position I could put the gate valve. But yep, all we got to do now is glue everything, and then probably tomorrow I'll do a water test on it. Alright, I'll be back when we're done gluing. Alright, we are done. Everything is glued in. Tomorrow I'll do a water test. The only things I don't have is my lock lines haven't come in yet. Should be here in a couple of days. So I just got that so I could test it with water tomorrow. And the drains aren't completely finished either. We don't have any elbows on there or anything. So kind of ran out of some parts. I had to throw a little T right there to just get the flow back in. Can't wait. Looks really good. They did a really good job. Mastermindaquatics.com. They're here locally in Washington. A little pricey, but since I'm recovering from hip surgery, there was no way I could have done this. It hurt just watching them. Alright, well, I'll be back with the water test. Alright, so I got a little rig going on here. My hose is just a little bit too short to get from my sink to my tank. It's one of those hoses that stretch out as it gets water in it, so I had to have somebody else turn the water on. But it's not going anywhere. So just filling it up with some fresh water. Tomorrow, this is still the same day, tomorrow I'll finish filling it up and we'll test out the plumbing. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so I do have 2 leaks. I have a leak right on, where is it? Right on this return line, right up there. And then the other leak is right there in this drain valve right here. It's leaking from up here. So, gotta figure out how to fix that. Alright, but that's it for this little update. It is running And finally, I have no leaks. So it took like 3 different tries, but it's working. The guys at Mastermind Aquatics did a great job. The owner himself came out on 2 different occasions to see what he can do, and as of last night he fixed it, and today I threw some water in there. I'm not finished with these overflows. I need to lengthen this one a little bit. It's a little short, and I still got to finish my drain. Right now it's really loud. I'm in the process of cutting some stuff for it, but it's all working. And eventually I'll probably switch these to orange. I just didn't have enough pipe to do it all. But there it is. Alright, well, when I finish off the plumbing and everything is silent and stuff, I'll check back with you. Alright, I'm back. I think I got it situated enough. So I'm gonna go with, I guess it's a Herbie style. I didn't have a strainer, and this is not the final thing. This is just tap water in here. I'm gonna be emptying this, but I might pick myself up a strainer, maybe even lower it a little bit. And then my returns, we're gonna get a few more segments for that. I think I already said that. And then this side, I haven't been able to control my water level on this side. I was going to use this as an emergency drain, but it's just pretty much draining, but it's super quiet. So I'm not really too worried about it if it's quiet. The only noise that we hear right now is just because I don't have anything in there yet, and this baffle's not adjusted, so I have a nice little cascading waterfall right there, so that's making noise. So I think once I throw a filter, and that should quiet it down a little bit. And this is pretty quiet. So, all right, so my next thing, I think I'm gonna let this run tonight again, and I'm gonna drain it. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. I don't have a drain anywhere close to me, but I will figure that out. Hopefully it's not buckets. By the way, I just got finished making a bunch of salt water, so that way once this is drained, I can aquascape it, throw the sand in, throw all the salt water I have, which should fill it up by the time I'm done, and then I could take the media out of that sump that I've had in extra media in there for almost 2 years. So I'll throw it in there, and that should help with the cycling. I'll be taking some of those rocks and adding it to the scapes. That should add a little bit more bacteria to help cycle it, and then I'll just let it go. Maybe throw a shrimp in there or something for the bacteria to eat. I don't have a canopy or a light for it yet. That'll be, that's on my list of many, many other things. All right, guys, hope you like this update, and I'll see you next time.